Yes, friends, I am live now. Okay, I am now live. And very good morning to everyone. Very good morning. Still, I cannot see any activity in my phone. So, small problem when it's come to the live. Okay, I can see that Tabitha is giving it some comment. Aparjita is there waiting for Narendra. Why? Why? I am already live. I am already live. Yes. Yes. So today we will discuss this one. That's a quadratic equation. Now, how do we discuss quadratic equation? What are the importance of this topic in banking exam especially? So we will discuss that one. So first thing is in bank exams, you will be getting the 5 questions, and the importance of this question is the every question carries 1 marks, right? So out of 35 question, this is the bulk of questions from where you it's a scoring area. From number series you get that 5 question over here, and from simplification you will be getting the 10 questions here, and from quadratic equation you will be getting 5 questions over here. Like that, the total you get 20 questions. From here itself. The another 5 question from DI and 10 question from arithmetic. So it's a very simple chapter. Hope Anandita and Tarun Malik and all my best friends are able to listen to me. Now, what we are expected to know here, it is my past record. Many people used to take the coaching and then they are banker. Now it's your turn. You have to be banker now. Now, coming over here. So, what is the format of a quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx minus c is equal to 0. Okay, so how do I get the x value? Here the x is a variable. How do I get the x value over here? So this a is a coefficient of x, that's b is coefficient of x. So here usually I get in this format 2x square plus 9x plus 9 is equal to 0, and here we need to find out the value of x, and most often we get the value of x in two values. So the one of the easiest way is use the formula. You have the defined formula for x. X is equal to minus b. Now you can see that b here. So it's a minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. Right? So you have all the variables over x is a variable, and coefficients here a is there, b is there, c is there. So minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. By applying this formula you will get the result of it. For example, can I work out on this? Let's work out on this. That's 2x square. So here what is a? A is 2, and this is b, and this is c. Can I request anyone, Gaurav, Anandita, and or Yukta madam, can you please answer this question by using the formula, and then I will tell you that how do we approach actually in the exam. So here x I need to find out, and the x is equal to here minus b. What is b here? It's 9, and the minus 9 and plus minus square root of b square, that's 9 square, which is 81. I am doing it with formula, then later on we will change it. All of you know, when we are appearing the bank exams, we don't follow this method, but allow me to at least one question solve it with the formula. Now here minus 4ac, and that is 4 into a is 2 and into c, and the c is 9. Now 4 into 2 into 9, and by you will be getting this one as 2a, and the a is 2 here, so 2 into 2, that's 4. Now, what comes further? You can see that let this be minus 9 as it is, and plus and minus within the square bracket. What comes here? 81. And that's 8, 9 is 4 to 8, and 8, 9 is 72. When you take out 72 here, you are getting 9 over here, and then by 4, so the rest part will remain same as it is, and the square root of 9 I can consider it as 3. So minus 9 plus or minus 3 divided by 4. That's what it comes, divided by 4. Now in case of minus 9 plus 3, what happens? It's minus 6. So one value of the x is minus 6 by 4, and the second value of the x is, that's minus 9 minus 3, that is minus 12, and the minus 12 by 4, minus 12 by 4. So now what happens? It's a minus, will it be here? So both the values of x is in minus. So here minus 1.5, and here it is minus 3. So these all are the two values of x. But this is not the way to find out. So what are the other ways? Let's move on and see. And here it is, the way the question comes in the bank exams is this. In each of the question, two equations, number 1 and number 2 are given, and you have to solve both the equations and find out the appropriate option. So you will have the options like this, that one equation is there with x and the other equation is there with y, and you need to find out the x value and as well as y value, and then find it out, the x is greater than y, or x is greater than equal to y, or x is less than y, or x is less than or equal to y, or x is equal to y, or the relation between x and y cannot be defined. So the very first job and the only job here I need to do is here, then find out the x and find out the y, and then compare them. So how do we do it? So there are a couple of methods are there. We will learn of those methods, and you can notice over here that signs of this could be and different. Here it is plus, here it's plus. It could be minus over here, it could be minus over here, it could be plus and minus. So it's a the plus or minus, both are plus, both are minus, or one side plus and the another side minus. So the signs changes in this way. So what I am expected to do over here, if very good morning Anandita ma'am, very good morning, very good morning. Now what are the things we are expected to know over here? Here is the case. The very first thing I wanted to share with you is how do we place the sign. Here plus, we get the two values of x. So how do I fix the two values? So whenever is equation is there, the first sign always gets reversed. So if plus is there, it will be minus, and if minus is there, it will be plus. So the first sign always reverse. Next, the second sign, the plus changes the next sign. So this is plus, it changes the next sign. Changes the next sign. So if the next sign is plus, it will become minus. If the next sign is minus, it will become plus. So the next sign get changes. So if the first sign is plus, the next sign, if plus is there, will become minus. If minus is there, will become plus. So in this case, I notice that here plus is there, the plus will change the next sign, therefore it is minus. So both the value of x will be minus. Now coming to the value of x, which value should I place here and which value should I place over here? Coming to the value, when you take the two, when you get the two values, that is x1 and x2. So any one of them will be greater, numerically greater, and other one will be numerically smaller. So the one which is numerically greater, will come first. For example, the x1 is greater than x2, then x1 will come over here, and then comes x2 here. As because x1 is greater than x2, and the next one, suppose the x2 is greater than x1. In that case, here I will place x2. as x2 is greater. Hope all my young friends who are on the board are understanding this part. This is a very important part, and many of you are new, so I will repeat. If you give me permission, I will repeat once. So look at this. The first sign always changes. It's a very core. Any question I touch, I have to go with this property. The first sign will always change. So that means the plus will become minus. And if the first sign is minus, then it will become plus. Point number one. Point number two, the second sign. Second sign. This plus is there. What should I do this? So here, whenever my first sign is plus, then it changes the second sign. Changes. Second sign. So that means here it is plus is there and it will become minus. It will become minus. So the plus will become minus here. So far sign is concerned, hope I could make it clear. Now coming to value, I will get the two values, the x1 and x2. I am getting the two values x1 and x2. Now here what happens, whichever value is greater will come first. So here we have the two places here. I will get the two values over here. One is here and the another one is here. So as x1 if greater than x2, if x1 is greater than x2, then x1 will come over here. If x1 is here and x2 is here, if x2 is greater than x1, then x2 will come over here. And obviously if x1 is here, then x2 will be here. If x2 is here, then x1 will be here. I will show you with an example. With an example. How is it? But before that, let's know how to put the sign here. Can you please work out of your own? If this is plus, now if this is plus, what sign it should be? It should be minus. So one value is minus. And the next one is plus. Then as plus changes the next sign, so it will be minus. Now here it is minus, the minus will become plus, minus will become plus, and the minus do not change the next sign. Minus do not change the next sign. So here the minus will remain as minus. But what about plus? The plus changes the next sign. But minus do not change the next sign. So let's move on, and here it's minus. Now come to this part. If this is plus, what will happen over here? This is minus, and the plus changes the next sign. Plus changes the next sign. So the minus will become plus. Okay. Coming over here, the minus will become plus. And the minus do not change the next sign. So the plus will remain as it is. Plus will remain as it is. Okay. So for placement of the sign, you are understanding this part. Still, if you have any doubt, if you put a comment, I am able to see it, and beautifully you people are responding. Gaurav Nandi, you beautifully responded it, ma'am. And Aparjita, Anandita and Prabjot sir, all my young friends beautifully responded. Now, coming to this question, how do I get the x value? What is the x value of this? What is the x value of this? Can you find it out? I will wait for your response. So here it is, the plus will become minus, and the plus changes the next sign. So this will be minus. Hope all my friends are understanding here. Now, coming to the next part. That is, how do I get the value? How do I get the value of x? So I will get the value of x by using this 6 and 35. You should break this 6 into 35 in such a way that into fraction, into factor, in such a way that when you multiply, it should be 6 into 35. But when you add these two parts, then the sum should be 29. Sum should be 29. So break this 35 and 6 into factors When you multiply, it should be equal to 6 into 35. And when you add the two factor, these two, when you add this, it should be 29. What are the values? What are the values? Can I say if anyone put the value of it? So I will first try to write this as, I can see your comment, my friends. So I can write this as 7 into 5. Okay, I need the 29 sum. And here I can write the 6 as 3 into 2. I am breaking the number in prime factor. 3 into 2. So look at this part. 3, 7 is 21 and 2, 5 is 10. No, not possible to get 29. Now here 7, 3 is 14 and 5, 3 is 15. So I notice that 7 into 2, 14 and 3 into 5 is 15. So 14 plus 15 is 29 and 14 into 15 is 6 into 35. Hope it's clear, my friends. Okay, so I got the two values of x, that is one is 14, the other one is 15. Now this value should be divided by a, and the first value should be greater value, higher value. Then what is the higher value between 14 and 15? The higher value is 15. So here it should be 15 by 6. I can see, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Wonderfully the people have worked out, that is 14 and 15. Even the Gaurav, even Mansi madam, beautifully worked out. So that is 15 by 6. And here what will be the value? Here the smaller value. The second number will be the smaller value. And what is the smaller value? That's 15. So it's a 15 by a, that's 6. Always both the value of x has to be divided by a. Here a is 6, so to be divided by 6. Okay, next. So when I divide this one, I see that this is 5 by 2. 5 by 2, and which is nothing but, if you want to write down over here, so minus 2.5. And whatever so sound. So here also I am getting this, here it's 14, here it is 14, and the 14 by 6, I'm sorry, by mistake I wrote it as 15. So here that's 7 by 3. So if you want to write it in the fraction format, you can write it as decimal integer format, you can write it as 2.33, or you can leave it as it is. So that's how we got the two values of x and y. Hope it's clear to my friends. Okay, moving forward, here I will take one more example, and let's see that how do we find the value here. Those who are new, all my friends, please work out over here. That's it's a minus, and the minus will change. The minus will become plus. So write down plus over here. And the next one, you know that minus do not change the next sign. Minus do not change the next sign. So the minus will remain as minus. Next, I should write this 6 into 8. The sign does not matter here. 6 into 8 in such a factor that when I multiply these two factors, I will get 6 into 8 Prabhjot ji. And when I add these two factors, the same two factors if I add, I will be getting the sum, that's 13. Can I wait and see some of my friends can answer it? Find out these two value. Oh my God, so nice. 8 by 3 and minus 1 by 2. Oh, good. Anandita, Apajita, Prabhajot sir. Okay, Gaurav and Mansi madam. That's great. You people are really rocking. And that's good, Vinta. That's good, Poonam. And that's good, Anandita madam. We will clear the bank exam. We are that's sure. The only thing is keep attending the class. Now here I can write down this as 3 into 2. Break it in a prime number. Can you bring the light little closer? The face is completely black. And here can I write down this as 4 into 2, 8. So that is, I notice that this is 6 and this is 8. No, no, no. I need 13. So this is 8 and this is 6. How do I get? This is 18. So you are saying it is 16 minus 3 is possible? Yes, yes, yes. Now you can see that it's a 16 and 16 minus 3 is 13. So that is 16 and 3. Now it's equal to this product, and 16 and minus 3. Minus 3, it's not plus, so it's minus 3. So beautifully you worked out. Write down the bigger number over here and the smaller number over here and divide it by 6. Everyone has already answered it. Divided by 6. So you are getting this value, and that is 8 by 3. 8 by 3, and here you are getting 1 by 2, and here it's plus and here it is minus. So that is the very first step, to clearly understand how to find out the value of it. Okay, what next? Let's move on. Hope Vinita, all you people have done it. Anamika, done it. Now the next one. Now I will step into the question part. Here is a question, and we have a option. Find out from x. First one, find out the x value. From the second one, find out the y value, and then find out then x is greater than y or equal to y, or whatever relation exists according to the given options. Now, how do we work out that? Let's do it. First one, I am taking the x value. Now here the minus will become plus. Can I write down over here? Minus will become plus, and minus, do not change the next sign. I will repeat this again and again so that you will never forget. So the minus will never change the next sign. So the next sign plus will remain as it is. Now come to the breaking of the number. This is 8, this is 15, and here nothing is there, that means 1. So how can I write this one? That's 5 into 3. Anyone did it? Option D. Option D. Yeah, okay, okay. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. It's very, very clear that you are the people, you will definitely clear the exam. So that's 5 is here. Here 5 divided by 1 is 5, and 3 will be over here. So always make a habit of writing the bigger number here. And coming over here, so y value, this is x value. Let's come to y value. So it's minus, and the first sign always changes. It's become plus, and the minus, do not change the next sign. So it will remain as it is. So that's remain as plus. Now, very quickly, all you people have done it. I'm so happy to see your performance. Now, here, look at this one. This is 8 into 5. 8 into 5 is 40, and 8 plus 5 is 30. So, take the, and here nothing is there, 1. So, 8 minus 1 will remain as 8. So, bigger number will come first. Make a habit of writing the bigger number first. Here, both the numbers are in positive. So, it does not matter whether you take the 8 first or second. But sometimes you get the first negative and the second positive, or the first positive, second negative, or first negative, second positive. In these cases, the bigger number, if you cannot place any number anywhere, the bigger number has to come first. Bigger number or higher number has to come first. So here it is 8, and then it is 5. It's done. So I notice that with 5 to this, it's a 5 is less, and this 5 to this 5, the 5 is equal. With 3 and 8, the 3 is less, and with 3 to 5, it's equal. Hope everyone is understanding it. So therefore, here x is this is x and this is y, and I have seen that what is happening, the x is less than or equal to y, and therefore you have rightly said option choice 4. Option choice 4. Really rocked it. Really rocked it. Now the next one. Answer it. Answer it. I'll put the till that time I'll put that signs. The plus is there. The plus will become minus here. And minus is there will become plus here. The first sign always changes. The first sign always changes, and the minus do not change the next sign. I repeat, minus do not change the next sign, so it's a remain as plus, and here the minus will become plus, and the minus do not change the next sign, so it's plus. Both the numbers are plus. And coming over here, can I write down this number as a 2 and 1? 2 and 1, because 2 minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Anyone got the answer? Oh, 3 and 5. Is it Gaurav? Okay, okay. So here 2 and 1. Now I'll bring that 2 and 1 over here, and the signs are already placed. So place the 2 over here and 1 over here. And the next one. Here that is 7 is there, and this is 4 and this is 3. So minus 4 and minus 3. Minus 4 minus 3 is 7. That's a easy question. That's not Mr. Gaurav Nandi and Anamika, beautifully answered. Poonam, beautifully answered. But the answers is different. Anamika says option B, and the Poonam is saying C. Yukta says B. Okay, let's check that. Who said C? Poonam. Poonam is correct or not? Even the Aparjita, you can try this. And here, try this. No, I know that these people. You will definitely answer the question. 1 minute. 1 minute. One minute. So this is plus 3. This is plus 3. Now when I notice here 2 is less and the less, and here it's also less. That means x is less than y. If x is less than y, it's C. It's C. Why? Why not it's C? It's C. Look at this one. Are you agree that? No, I will erase this. I will erase this one. Look at this one. This is minus will remain as become plus, and the minus do not change the next sign, so it's plus. The minus will become plus, and the minus do not change the next sign, so it will remain as plus. And next to that, here it's a 2 and 1 is 3. So 2 will come over here and 1 will come over here. Okay, I did not notice divided by 3. I did not notice that. Okay, you are right. You are right. So here that is 4 and 3. 4 into 3, I get the product of 4 into 3, and it is 7. Okay, minus 4 minus 3 minus 7. It's okay. This is 4 by 3, and this is 4 by 3. That is 4 by 3. Okay, that's right. And this is 3 by 3 where it is 1. Yeah, thank you for correcting me. Now now what is going to happen? Now when you look at this one, this is 2, and this is less than 2. So obviously it's greater, and this is 1. Obviously it's greater. So x1 is greater than y1 and y2. What about x2? This is x2. The x2 is less than this and equal to this. So I can see that this less than or equal to. Therefore, greater than or equal to. No. Why option C here? I don't understand here. That's 4 by 3. This value is 1.33, and this is 3 by 3, and the 3 by 3 is 1. 4 by 3 कैसे आया अमन? Okay, so it should be divided by. Look at this one. Is this 4 and 3? right? Here 4 divided by 3 and 3 divided by 3. What about here? 2 divided by 1. Here nothing is there, that's 1. So 2 divided by 1 is 2. Then 1 divided by 1 is 1. Here 3 is there. So 4 divided by 3. 4 by 3. And here it's a 3 divided by 3. This A. Hope you are able to notice it. So x is greater than or equal to. X is greater than or equal to. Can you see that here these two value? These two value. Here this is x1 and this is x2. Here it is y1 and this is y2. What about x2 and y1? What about x2 and y1? Yes, Shruti Shukla, now rightly answer the question. Now rightly answer the question. I am very proud of my all young friends. I am very proud of my all young friends. Geetam to Tabitha to Mansi. I will repeat it, Mansi. I will definitely repeat it. You have to go to bank. You have to go to bank. Right? So these are initial half an hour, 1 hour. You understand it clearly. Then after that you don't need to bother. Only we practice on the question. So I'll explain it in a very clear manner. I am taking this equation x. So I am trying to find out what is x1 and what is x2. So first thing comes sign. So here it is minus. First sign is minus. Make it plus. The next plus minus, do not change the next sign. The minus, do not change the next sign. So next sign will remain same, plus. What about the value? Now coming to the value, this one can be written as 2 into 1. 2 into 1 is 2. The A into B. This is A and this is B. What is A into B? A into B is 2 into 1, 2. And A plus B should be equal to A into C. A into C. Where this is A, this is C. A into C. And this is B. So A into C should be such that it's A plus C is equal to B. So here 2 and 1, minus 2 minus 1, is it minus 3? Yes, it's minus 3. So bring this 2 here and 1 here for x value. This number should be divided by, here what is there? 1 is there. 1 is there. So divided by 1, divided by 1. Now I have two number here. One is here and the another one is here. Which one should come first? Higher number always come first. Higher number always comes first and the next lower number comes over here. So the higher number is 2. So I place 2 here. 1 by 1 I placed 1 here. Am I clear about x1 and x2 value? Hope I am clear. If not, you can ask me to repeat. Now we got x1 and x2. Now coming to y1 and y2. How do we find out y1 and y2? I am writing it in a very detailed manner. So here I will remove this. Look at this one. This is 3, which is A, and this is 4, which is C, and this is B. I need to write A into B in such a factor that the product should be AB and some product should be AB and some should be B. Okay, now I notice that this itself is 4 and 3. 4 plus 3 is 7 and 4 into 3 is 12. So the number itself is mentioned over here. So I don't need the support of this. It is so easy. 4 and 3. 7 can be written as 4 minus 4 minus 3 minus 7. Did you understand it? Did you understand this? My friend Mansi ma'am, did you understand it? Tarun sir, did you understand it? Chile, we will make the use of this platform. My contract has to be reviewed. I did not notice that I had a contract with an academy for September of this month only. So it will take some time. Till that time, we will continue class in YouTube. If you want me to continue the same, 10 to 11 is a wonderful timing for study the basic, and 5 to 4 to 5, it's a wonderful time to study the data interpretation. Okay, so these two timings we will come on the board, on YouTube board, and we will study. So please subscribe my channel, and whatever I will post, you will get my information. So today at 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, as we used to study the data interpretation, which is very deciding factor for clearing the bank exam. So we will discuss over here. Okay, now you can ask me, this is clear? Sir, doubt dividing part not understood. Okay, Prabjot ji, dividing part is not understood. Okay, fine. Let me complete this, and then I will explain the same thing in the another question. Okay, so new numbers will be there, maybe a little bit more clarity. Even if you don't understand, please ask me. Please ask me. Now here y1 and y2. This is 4 and 3. So if this is 4 and 3, bigger number always comes first. Look at this one, the highest number always comes first. So it is 4 divided by a. Divided by a. Here a was 1. So divided by a. Look at this one, 4 divided by 3 and 4 divided by 3 divided by 3. 3 divided by 3. So which number should come first? The higher number should come first. And which number will come next? The lower number will come next. Which is a higher number? 4 by 3. And 4 by 3 is nothing but 1.33. And 3 by 3, that is 1. Now, did you understand both the numbers are plus? This is plus and this is also plus. Now compare. Now compare. I am going slow. Look at this one. This is 2 and this is 1.3. So x is greater. This is 1 and this is 1.3. I can see here the x is less here. So as in one case the x is greater, in another case the x is less. Therefore, the relation between x and y cannot be determined. If it is so, my option choice should be 5. Don't worry, Prabdhoji. The next, Aditi Kumar Singh, guys, this is like a session of to maximize the reach. It's okay. It's okay. Let's move on next. Here I will explain the breaking of the number. Look at this one. 2 x square minus x minus 15 is equal to 0. Now, what is the value here? Look at this. What is the value here? It's 1. So, how should I break these two numbers, 2 and 15, so that I will get the difference or sum as 1? What I am going to do for that? I will write this as, I am explaining it very clearly, 3 into 5, which is 15. Now look at this one. 3 into 2 is 6. 3 into 2 is 6. And here it's 5. So when you take the difference, 6 minus 5, will you get 1 or not? Yes, you will get 1. That's over. Either sum or difference should be this number. So I can see the difference of these two is 1. That's over. So my one value of x is 6, the another value of x is 5. So this is 6 divided by 2, and this is 5 divided by 2. That's how this has become 3, and this has become 2.5. Now Prabjotji, Anandita, Aparjita madam, if you understood, please don't miss my 4 to 5 class. I will put the link today itself in our WhatsApp group. Okay, you can send your number to my contact number 9989720003. So in bank group we will I will include your number, and in WhatsApp group I will post the link. I will right now schedule the class and I will post. We will discuss 4 to 5 data interpretation, because there is some consistent preparation is needed to get the job. So we will not give the break. This is my contact number. So please write down this. Okay. Now coming over here, 3 and 2.5. Prabjotji, did you understand this? Mansi madam, did you understand? Tarun, Nilambab. Okay. Now I am moving forward, and then that's how we write this is x1 and x2. Now coming to this part now, what is happening? Look at this part. 7 y. I will also writing in a very detailed way here. Look at this one. 7y square minus 19y plus 10 is equal to 0. Now look at these values. Here this is A, this is B, and this is C. I will write this 10 as 5 into 2. Now you will notice that this 2 into 7 is 14, and this is 5. 14 into 5 is the same as 7 into 5 into 10. And the minus 14 minus 5 is minus 19. So these values we are getting here. And when the minus 14 will go other side, will become plus 14. Minus 5 will go the other side of the equation, will become plus. But we don't decide the signs in that manner. What is the way we decide the sign? We decide the sign in this way. So this is minus, and this minus will always change, will become plus. And the minus do not change the next sign. So the plus will remain as plus. That's all. Now, like that, if the minus 14 goes the other side, will become plus 14. Minus 5 goes the other side, will become plus 5. Okay. So I will write down this as 14 by 7 by A. And this is 5 by 7. 5 by 7. And this way. Hope you understood it. Tavita, did you understand? Prabjotji, did you understand? My wonderful friend. Let me see the comment. If someone tells us that they understood it, still it not reached there. Okay, so I'm moving forward. So are we going to do this much thing? No, no, no. So what is the way out? I will erase this, and then I will go with the way we do it in the exam. So here it is minus, will become plus here, and minus will not change the next sign. Minus, the minus will become plus here, and the minus will not change the next sign. So therefore it is a plus. One part is over. Second part, I will write down this number as 5 and 3. So 3 into 2, it is 6, minus 5 is 1. So bring this higher number first. 6 by 2, which is 3. and here 5 by 2, that's over. Now coming to y, I will break this number as 5 into 2, and this 7 is there, 7 to 14. Look at this one, this number, 14. 7 into 2 is 14, plus 5 is 19. So here it is, difference is 1. Here the sum is 19. Either difference or sum. Now, what we do over here? That's 14 will come over here, and 14 by 7. I am purposefully writing every number in a very neat way. That is 5 by 7. 5 by 7. Done. Now when I take these values now, so this is 3 and this is 2.5. This is 2.5, and coming to this is 7, and this is less than 1. Less than 1. Positive number but less than 1. Now compare of these two. Now you compare to this and tell me what is happening when you are comparing this one. Then you see that 3 is smaller than this. So x is less. Compare this. 3 is greater than 1. Right? Greater than. So in one case smaller than, in the another case greater than. Therefore, it cannot be determined. Option choice 5. Is my friends are agree? Option choice 5. Okay, 7 into 2. Beautiful suggestion I got. Anamika, Prabjot. Okay. Then you got it. Now, 5 question comes. Big 5 question comes in the exam. And we have to score 5 out of 5. Now, the next one. The next one is here. Okay. Now, look at this part. The second question. 6x square plus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. 3y square minus 8y minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. So, what we are going to do here? First thing is sign arrangement. Very first thing is sign arrangement. The plus will become minus. Anandita, do it. Mansi, do it. Tarun sir, answer कीजिए. That's plus will become minus, and the plus changes the next sign. It's minus. Minus will become plus. First sign always changes. First sign always changes. Okay, so the plus will become minus and the minus will become plus. And the minus do not change the next sign. So the next sign minus will remain as minus. That's over so far sign changing is concerned. And now coming to this part. This is 6. Can I write down it is as 3 into 2? So that's 3 into 2. And you can notice that 2 into 1 is 2. So I can make this as 3 and 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Now take the bigger number first. That is 3. And by a. That's 6. So 3 by 6. Next one. Take this as 2 by 6. Done. Now coming to finding the value of y. So I will just erase this part. Take the value of y. Okay, don't hesitate to contact me. There is no restriction on YouTube. So this is why my contact number 99897 20003. That's my contact number. So for any clarifications, you can call me. And coming to the next one, here that's 8, and here it is 3. Here it is 3. Did you notice that 3 into 3 is 9, and 9 minus 1, the difference is 8. So what I write down, the first number should be the bigger number, and that is 9 by 3, and 9 by 3 is 3. And the next one is 1 by 3, and 1 by, I am just writing 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Okay. So now you will find that, so it's a 1 by 3. Let's write down 0.33, and here it is a 1 by 3, 0.33, both are the same value. Here it is 3, and here it is in minus 0.33. Aman, that's good. The Aman will definitely clear the exam. I'm so proud of Aman. Now look at this part. Minus, this is negative and this is negative and this is positive. So both the values, the x1 and x2, both are smaller than y1, because y1 is positive. But coming to y2, both are equal. So that means smaller than option D. That's great. That's great. Anandita, Aparita, long back, 10:58. You answered it at 10:58. Beautiful, beautiful. 2 minutes back. Very good. So that is, what is that? X is less than or equal to y. It's here. Okay. So here x is less than or equal to y. Option choice 4. Prabjot ji, hope you are understanding it. And Nilambat Sahu, hope you understood, and is here. That's some special cases. And what is this some special cases? Sometimes you get both the values of x negative, and you get both the values of y as positive. So obviously x will be less than y. I don't need to get the value of it. The similar way, sometimes it happens that the one value of x is plus and the another minus, and the other value is in plus, or the one and also one value of y is minus, the other value is a plus. So what happens here? When you compare with this to this, I do not know the result. But when you compare to this one, then obviously the x is negative, y is positive. Therefore, the x is less than y. Okay. Now come over here. This is positive and this is negative. When you compare with this and this, you will find that x is greater than y. X is greater than y, because it's positive here, it's negative here. So here C and D cannot be determined. Okay, so that's how, if the signs are same, here both are minus and here both are plus, or here both are plus and here both are minus, then we can say we don't need the value here. We can say conclude with the help of the sign. And here if one is negative, one is positive, and here also one negative, one positive, so the answer should be cannot be determined. Let's take one example of this. Come on and take this example. And what is it? Here minus, and the minus will become plus. C and D. Okay, Gaurav, is it so? And this is plus. The minus do not change the next sign, so it's plus. Anyone else? Anyone else can answer the question? Now here it's plus will become minus, and the plus changes the next sign, so it's minus. So therefore the x is positive, y is negative. Therefore the x is greater than y. Is that clear? Okay, option A. That's right. If you have a doubt, you can ask me again on the next question, because I'm also yeah, that's right, Gaurav. That's right, Anamika. That's right. I also keeping the phone. I am seeing your comment. Now here come to this question. This is minus will become plus, and the minus do not change the next sign. The next sign is plus, will remain as plus. And the next one, this is plus, the first sign always changes, will become minus, and the plus changes the next sign, so it's minus. So you notice that the x, both the values are positive. X, both the values are positive. His answer started coming. And y, both the values are negative. Then what will happen? The x is greater than y. That's right, Mr. Gaurav. Absolutely right. So the next one. Now if I ask a question like this, let's move on. This is minus, will become plus, and the minus, do not change the next sign, minus. Now this is 4 and this is 57, and we know 19 into 3 is 57. So how do I get 7 here? Here one number is 19 and here 4, 3 is 12. So here 19 minus 12, will I get 7? So the difference between 19 and 12. That's right. Okay. Now what is the next thing we are going to do? So that's 19 by 4. The bigger number comes first, 19 by 4. And the next one, that's 12 by 4. 12 by 4. That's how we get the value of x. Ankur sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, sir. I'm live in YouTube class, sir. Can I call you back?
Sir, I just wanted to ask you a small question. So when was your contract start date last? The last contract start date was?
1st of September.
Okay. And when was it?
31st of October.
Okay. All right, sir. All right. I just want to understand because I'm processing the finance settlement. That's right.
Acha. Okay, sir. Yes, I'm sorry. So here come back. This is for the x value. How about the y value? Now coming to the next one. Here the minus will become plus, and the minus, do not change the next sign. So this is minus. Okay. Now value here 63. 97 is 63. Okay, I need the 6. How should I break this number? Because I noticed that here 9, 5, 45, it's a very big number. And can I write down this as 3 into 3? 9 as 3 into 3. 7, 3 is 21 and 5, 3 is 15. Yes, 21 and 15. When you take the difference of 21 and 15, you are getting a 6. You are getting 6. Okay, so that's 21 divided by 5 is your first number. 21 divided by 5, and then 16 divided by 5 is your second number. Now comparing these numbers. How do you compare this one? This is positive. If you want, you can take it in a integer, or you can work out with the fraction itself. I can see that this number is minus 3. Okay. Now compare with this positive to this positive. Now I am comparing with this to this. Now what is happening here? 5 into 19. 5 is 95. And here 4 into 21. And it's greater because, no, 84. 84. So I notice that 95 is greater than 84. Therefore, this x1 is greater than y1. So it's greater. Okay. Let's look at this x1 and y2. The y2 is negative. Therefore, the x1 is greater than y2. Let's come to x2. Any comment here? Cannot be determined. Is it? Cannot be determined? Comment. So the next one, it is x2. And when it comes to x2, it's minus 3. And minus 3, and here it is positive. So therefore, it is less. So you can see that this is greater and this is less. So beautifully all my friends have responded. Cannot be determined. Aman Kumar, C and D, cannot be determined. That's great. That's great. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. When coefficient of x is same. Look at this one. This is 3 and this is 3. In that case, you don't need to divide the value by 3, because here also we get the x1 divided by 3, x2 divided by 3. Here also you get y2 divided by 3 and y1 divided by 3 and y2 divided by 3. So the comparison will be same. So therefore, whenever these coefficients are same, 3 and 3. So you don't need to divide the value by 3. How is it? Look at with the help of this option. Now here 15. How do I write 15? So that is 5 into 3. So I see that 3 into 3 is 9. So 14 can be written as 9 and 5. 9 and 5. Okay. Now 9 divided by 3 is it needed? No, because here it is 3 and here it's also 3. So therefore the 9 will come as it is. X1 is 9 and x2 is 5. What about the sign? So that plus will become minus and the plus changes the next sign, minus. Okay. Now coming over here, that's 7 into 2. 2 into 3, that's 6. So I will write this as 7 and 6. Hope you are understanding. So if it is so, that means the 7 divided by 3. No, here 3 and 3 are same. Therefore, the y1 I can directly take 7 and y2 I can directly take as 6. Now, a sign minus will become plus, and this minus do not change the next sign, so it's plus. So actually, so to say, in this particular question, we don't need to get the value also, because I can see that x both the values are minus and y both the values are plus. So anyhow, the x is less than y. Am I clear? X is less than y. Okay, that's great. That's great. Let's move on to some practice question. At least 2 practice question. Then I will conclude the class. Evening again, we will meet at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and the topic is DI, data interpretation, minimum of 3 sets. Minimum of 3 sets. Right, my friends? On the same platform. So I will send you the link. On please send your number 9989720003. So I will include it in that Unacademy quant group. Okay. Now let's answer this. Only 2 questions. One this and the another one. 2 practice question, and today we will conclude this. And tomorrow we will be meeting at the same time. That is 10 a.m. I will send the link to everyone. 10 to 11 everyday class will be there. Okay, so let's come to the question here. And what is the answer? I will do half of the work. This minus will become plus, and then minus do not change the next sign, it will remain as plus. And breaking the number, here I need 40. So here 8 into 4 I notice that, or I can notice that 16 into 2, and here it is 3 into 4. So my requirement is 40, 8 4 32, and 4 3 12. No. So 12 4 48. No. Then 4 4 16 and 8 3 24. That's right, 24 and 16. You see that the sum is 40. Okay. So here 24 divided by 12, it's 2, and 16 divided by 12, and that is with 4 4 by 3, and 4 by 3 is nothing but 1.33. Let's come to this sign here. The minus will become plus, and the minus do not change the next sign. Let's see who is answering the question. Aparjita already answered the question. Only two questions, this and along with that one more question. Then here it is 8, 48. Can I write down this as 12 into 4, 6, 8. 6 into 8 is 48, and 6 4 is 24, plus 8 is not possible. So if I write down as 4 into 2, this 8, then 4 6 24 and 8 2 16. That's right here, 24 and 16. Am I right? 8 to 16 and 24. That's right. So here 24 divided by 8, bigger number should come first. Make that habit. So that is 24 divided by 8, which is 3, and 16 divided by 2, which is 2. So y value is plus 3 and plus 2. So look at this. Now compare the value. Now compare the value with this to this and this. So in both the cases, I can say that in one case it is less. In another case, Geetam, Geetam, you are there. So that's right. So this is less, and in another case it is equal to. Now I will compare with this too. I will compare with this to this two, y1 and y2. Prabjot sir, please see here, this is less and this also less. So what I conclude, it's less. So therefore, we can see that x is less than y. Is that clear to everyone? And the last question for today's class. Last question for today's class. Let's answer it and then conclude. Plus will become minus, and the plus changes the next sign minus. The plus will become minus, and plus changes the next sign, it is minus. Next one. So here 77, I can see that 11 into 7, who is giving the answer? Let's come on, my friends. Now coming to this part, this is 5 into 3. Now I notice that this is 55 and 7 3 is 21. No, 33. Yeah, that's right. This is 33. 11 into 3 is 33 and 7 5, that's a 35. So that's how you get this one. The bigger number should be written first, 35 by 15 and then 33 by 15. It's done. Okay. Now come to this part here. So that is sign is over. 68. I know that 17 4 is 68. 17 4 and 4 3 is 12. 17 and 12. So here it's 17 by 3 and here it's 12 by 3. Now answer it. Anyone answered after Nilambat? Show me what to do. Going on top and refresh. Where refresh? Okay. Anamika, Gaurav, and Tabitha, Anandita, all you people have answered the question. It's so nice. So nice. I will reduce this in order to reduce the volume of the calculation. So I will write down this as 7 by 3. Okay. And I will write down this as 11 by 5. 11 by 5. Now you compare this. All the numbers are negative. Then the smaller in numerical value will be greater. So 7 3 is 21 and 17 3 is 51. So that's, I can see it's greater. When compared to this, so it is minus 4. This value is minus 4 and this is less than minus 4. So numerically this is greater. Numerically this is greater. Okay, coming to this minus 11 by 5 and here 3 11 33 and here it is 85. So obviously 33, it's greater. Now here 3, 11, 33 and 5, 12, 5 is 60. So it's greater. So is that x is greater than y? Poonam, that's rightly said, x is greater than y. This that is. Beautifully all of you have worked out. Thank you very much for joining, and we will be meeting again at 4 to 5 with data interpretation. I will send you the link. Please send me your contact number with name in to this number, that is 9989720003. Please send with your contact number with your name, so we will include it in our quant group. Okay, so you will get the notification of the class, and please subscribe the channel. Please subscribe the my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Hmm? So the notification is will come once you subscribe. Notification of the channel will come. Okay.